Hey friends, welcome to my blog. So in this video we are going to install vCenter 6.5. Before we start the installation, I just want to go through a few slides. If you remember, in 6.5 we were not having platform service controller, so we have to walk through of installation via vCenter single sign-on, web client, inventory services, and then lastly we install vCenter server. With 6.0, when platform service controller was introduced, we had a simple vCenter server install. So once you click on install and proceed with installation, you have an options to choose platform service controller with the vCenter as an embedded, or you can have an external one. In 6.5, and I'm sorry, again, let's go back and see. So it was also having vCenter's desktop client. It was having update manager and some support tools. In 6.5 installer, it's just vCenter server for Windows. It does not have any desktop client option here. So an update manager is along with it. So let's go on the release node as well as the VMware product matrix and have a look. So in this, you can go through release note. You should definitely go through and release note what all stuff they have introduced, what all the issues are there during the installation. So you can have go through all each and every section, what all OS is supported in the guest VM. Here it says about the supported and disallowed CPUs. So known issues, what all the known issues are there. So you can go through everything here. So in this video, we are going to install on Windows. So let me actually go and check which of my database is supported here. So let's select vCenter and 6.5. In my case, I'm using SQL Server 2014. Let me see. Yeah, you can see SQL Server 2014. It supports standards SP1, Enterprise, SP1, 32 and 64-bit both. This is the pubs.vmware. Here you will find all the documentation related to 6.5. So let's go and jump into the server. In this box, we are going to install our vCenter server. So let's go ahead and do the installation. I'm using external database MS SQL 2014. Yes, here my Windows installer started. Let's click on next, accept the URL. Here we are going to use vCenter server and the embedded platform service controller. If you want to go ahead with a separate one, you have to use your own different servers to do that. So let's click on next. The system name will be win-vcenter65.anupam.com. Next, we'll give the single sign-on password. And instead of vsphere.local, I'll give anupam.local. So let the site name be Mumbai. The local account will be used as a Windows local system account. Next, I'm going to use an external database where I have an option to configure my ODBC connection. So see, let's configure an ODBC. vCenter 6.5. Let the description be host. Next, I'm going to use SA account. As a best practice, you should have your separate account, but I'm using SA. I have already created a database. I'll give read and write. And click test the source. Successful. Okay. Okay. I can see my connection. Let's see. I've given my username and the password. All the port you can change according to your standards. Let the default path be whatever it has been specified, or you can change to D drive or whatever location you have sufficient space to store in. No, I don't want to join this right now. Let's go ahead and do the installation. So I'm going to fast forward this video and I'll be back when the installation is complete. Is complete, and here it says post-installation step. vCenter server is installed on eval mode. We have to activate by using our license keys as 60 days. Using the vSphere web client to manage the vCenter server, log on to the vCenter server single sign-on administrator account with administrator@endpoint.local. Let's launch the web client. Really? Let me log in via Google Chrome. Oh, I really don't have the Chrome in this. Let me log in outside. So I'm just logging into my single sign-on with the account which I created. If you must have remembered my previous video, which was an appliance installation, we were having update manager by default, and in this we can see that we will not be having that. We have to again do a separate installation. So you have a separate installation here for the Windows Update Manager. I'm sorry, it's a VMware Update Manager. So it is an embedded database option of using Microsoft SQL 2012 Express. So let's go back, because since it's logging for the first time, it takes a little while. Clock is moving. Here we are. Let's wait everything to load. On the top by default, we get our licensing information. We need to activate this. Let's close this for now. Go on home. We were having one update manager here. We're just missing, which is a benefit point of an appliance, and we didn't had much of an option to choose for tiny, big, those kind of configuration. It was a simple, straightforward configuration. So again, you can do the configuration or sizing according to your how you're going to deploy your platform service controller and the vCenter server. So we are already having one ESX. Let's create a data center. Create a cluster. Test cluster. let the settings be off. And now we are going to add an ESX host with a 6.5 itself. Yes. Next. So this even is in evaluation mode. Let it continue to be in evaluation mode. Next. So you want to do a lockdown mode? No, let it be disabled for now. And finish. So previously we tried logging in using our desktop client, the older one. Even let me try again, trying to log in with this. So IP is 51. Sorry, it's local. SSO password. Yep, it's logging in. Error. An internal error occurred on vSphere client. I'm not sure what exactly the problem was. Let's try again. Or let me do one thing. Permissions. Let me see if my domain is not added. I need to add a domain. Let's go back and give a last try. It's actually loading in. It does everything, but for my case, it's giving an error. Maybe it may be working for others. So you can definitely, what you can do is you can try this out and leave in the comment section what has happened for your case. So for me, definitely it was an error. So this is the Windows installation, and I'm going to wrap up this video right now. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video as well. Thank you guys.